Hey there, beautiful air signs. I'm out here today to honor you and that crisp, cool air today. And February forecast is up. As we tune in, we're just going to relax a little bit. Breathe in and breathe out, taking that beautiful, crisp, cool air. As air signs, if you are able to take a walk, get out in the fresh air just even for a little bit, have the sun caress your face, and breathe in some of that newness as we begin to really shift in that season. Even before we get into the cards, we know that there is movement in the air, transition, shifting, change. So many ideas were up here and then got crumbled away. But as you know, you are full of curiosity, you're full of intellectual depth, and you're able to pursue and continue. So this February is going to be a little bit of things still shaking up and getting moved away as we kind of continue that energy of the fire horse, letting go of things that were and still shedding a little bit from that beautiful snake year. But we are really going to be able to find what is going to bring us a little bit more illumination and have a little bit more clarity in where we're wanting to go from here forward. So with me really quick, let's just tune in and clear with sound. And of course, the crisp, beautiful wind is helping cleanse and clear, but we're going to also just let go and honor a little bit of flow with this beautiful fan, letting go of the negativity and shifting, allowing your beautiful ideas and creations to get more fluidity and more movement and more ability to ground and grow. We're looking for spirit signs for our beautiful air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Ooh. When it's quick, it's quick. It comes through. You know, there's going to be so many things that it's like, and then there it is. And then there's another thing that just adds clarity to what you are creating, what you are wanting to kind of shift your attention towards, what might be really starting as a new beginning of a career or a new way to look at something, a new era of your life. It's going to be right here. So on the bottom of our deck, oh yes, of course, is death. Yes, my friends. Yes, things are shifting, things are moving, things are, again, being crumpled away. And what isn't set on solid ground is not going to be working for you. And as air signs, I know sometimes, it's like, woo, we have the ideas, the intellect, let's go, let's go, let's go. We still have to take time and honor the seeding that idea, allowing it to grow, allowing it to get more depth, and allowing things to really flow through and to have the energy to stabilize and move it all the way through. You're going to see what sticks this February. You're going to see what doesn't. And that death is here to shift things. Four of Pentacles, whatever we are keeping right here and not willing to let go, Spirit is saying it's time to shift it. And it's time to let go of the things that even in the mind, but in what has been settling in the mind has been transpiring out there into reality as well. So what we are holding on to, the last bit, it's time to fully release that piece, to let go of some of that control and to really be able to let in a little bit more groundedness, a little bit more beautiful energy to let your ideas flow and let things really come through and meet you in your beautiful space of creation. But we need to release a little bit more, shift that perspective just a little bit more, and say, Spirit, I'm going to see what happens if I just go ahead and let go. Two of Swords. We're also going to have a choice point of control. The present here right now is going to say, what do I want in this way? is this going to be serving for me in this way, or should I shift and go to this other space? That's going to be your choice to make. And though you may not feel you have all the answers and all the pieces of the puzzle to move forward with absolute clarity, you know, and on the other side of it, if you kind of are saying, hey, I know which way I want, but it just doesn't feel like it's going that way for me, is the time to really sit back and reflect, to let go and go back to a spot of neutral, go back to a spot of baseline and say, if I could create, which way can I really say I'm putting myself there 100%? That's going to be your choice. And then Five of Pentacles, a hard read for February, but a promising read too. Five of Pentacles, where are you saying that I'm standing on the outside looking in? Why can't I have that? Why can't I make this idea pop off, or this career get more momentum, or really have success in the areas that I'm wanting to? Some of that lies here and here. We have to go back to where we feel like our hurt is in that way, where we feel like our lack of is, and just begin to pour some love into that space and be gentle with yourself and take the time to understand why that part of you is feeling a little bit, you know, left out, or a little bit not really getting the success that we're desiring here, or getting the flow of energy that we're wanting to be met with. Why is it feeling so tense in so many ways, especially right here, if we're really talking about it right here? So this month, it is really a time to push a little bit more and to release in that uncomfortability as it may be, and to look at some things, to sit down and actually look at some things and ask yourself what you want your next month to look like, what you want your day-to-day to look like. What are those long-term goals, and how right now would it be better for me in this way, or would it be better for me in this way? It's always up to you. You have the free will right here and right now. It's time to really check in and see which way you want to proceed, and let that clarity just ring true for you, because you have great, beautiful ideas. We literally need you in this time to innovate, to bring clarity, to bring your intellect. We need you to clarify, to provide the facts, to allow innovation. But we still got to ground it, baby. Much love to you, air signs. I can't wait to see you next month. Bye.